What is up, you guys? It's your boy Rob, Hollow Avarice. Back again with some gaming goodness. Today we are heading back to the land of Nod-Krai. The event for this patch for Luna 5 should be up and active. We should be at a good position and time for this. Hold on. Event schedule. The event went live a couple days ago. I want to say on Sunday. Monday, Tuesday. Yeah. And we should be fully out now. Because the events usually release in stages. And 6 days is usually a good time frame for it. So that is what I have been waiting for on this event. We are now here. Dive back into the land of Nod-Krai and do said event. A couple days ago, I got a letter from Nefer in the Curatorium of Secrets. Why is my camera stuttering? I'm gonna write myself a note to make sure everything is updated after the stream. Okay. Where waves meet reef. That is the event we are going to be doing today. All we know is that Beto and Navia are coming to Nod-Krai. I'm excited about the Imaginarium. We are getting ready as well for the arrival of Nicole in the next patch. I think we're going to be getting Nicole in the first patch and Lowen and Prune in the second half of the next patch.
Add Astra.
Which means I believe we're 2 weeks away, or 3 weeks away. 2 weeks, right? 2.5 weeks. So I think we'll probably... The new patch will drop on the 19th. So what? It'll probably be on the 15th, and 2 weeks from today that we'll get our live stream. Right, so the 6.5 live stream was on March 27th. Oh, and it released April 8th. It would release a full week early, so maybe it would be... So if it's coming out May 19th, it might be on the 8th. That would be great. It might be a week from today that they do the live stream. We're working on these four now. All Friendship 6. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Before Lohan and Prune come out, I should be able to finish all my friendships. I have 988 right here for Yehoda, Varka, and Nefer. And then Kolumbina, Itlua, Linnea, Jabai are all at friendship 6. I should be done with all friendships before Lohan and Prune. I truly think so. Alright, so let's start this event. But we also have the final mission for Linnea to do. Read the letter from the Curatorium of Secrets. Look, I have so many things. I assume it would be in the special item pouch, so it's gotta be in here. Many things. There you go. It's been a while, hero of Tevat. You've traveled far and wide, countless prominent figures and big shots. The brother experience can only match with you. In fact, I have business to believe.
So, it is from Nefer. She sure dialed up the charm, huh? Sounds like the payout would be huge, though. Let's head to the Curatorium and check it out.
Alright, let's do it, baby. Alright.
Hello? Anyone here?
Ashu?
Ah, you got here
Nefer.
even earlier than I expected. That should give us just enough time to go over some details before the opening ceremony.
What did you need us to do?
How about a cup of tea first? I'm sure it was a long trip.
I was literally down in the lobby. I was down in the plaza downstairs.
Now tell me, Traveler in Paimon, have you heard of the Nod-Krai Trade Expo?
Should I have?
Nope.
A long time ago, back before Nasha Town even had that name, this place was essentially one giant black market. With no administrative oversight, trade that was prohibited elsewhere was fair game here. So
Okay.
this place began to attract business from all over Tevat. Over time, more and more people settled here, and what was once a black market became what is now Nasha Town. The spirit of free trade has been a local staple ever since. Hence, the Nod-Krai Trade Expo was born.
So, is it like a business convention?
In a sense, it's an annual tradition once the shipping routes open up. The expo offers a chance to trade without restrictions. In other words, it's the biggest legal black market in all of Tevat.
Is that why you asked me to come?
Yes. The Voynich Guild is organizing the event, and that comes with a lot of responsibilities. Normally, I would let Yehoda handle most of the work, but this year, it might prove too much for her to manage on her own. Something tells me we'll have a lot of big names in attendance this time. Working with VIP clients takes someone with the right experience and connections. Hence why I think Yehoda might need a helping hand.
Oh, so that's where the Traveler comes in.
Exactly. I was hoping you could help her with participant coordination.
Sure. So we're helping Yehoda. No problem. Can do.
I don't know if I'd put it quite like that. I'm just interested in playing to people's strengths. In addition, I think you'll find the compensation to be quite to your satisfaction. So, are you in?
Yeah. Sure, but what's the catch?
Good instincts.
I know you too well, Nefer.
I do have one special
And I know how
request
events work in this
as
world.
the one offering this commission. In principle, the Nod-Krai Trade Expo is a platform for commerce with no restrictions. I'll need you to help make sure all participants are clear on this unspoken rule.
What's the rule?
As long as everyone complies, the expo should go. No violence at the expo. The guild has pledged to ensure
they're gonna
the
be
safety
doing weapons.
of all
They're gonna be doing
sellers and buyers in attendance.
Makes a lot of sense.
Violence? Whoa! That wasn't even on Paimon's radar! Just because it's legal doesn't change the fact that this is...
If that line is crossed, the event will descend into... Of course,
Understood.
mediating such situations might prove complicated. So, if you ever want my judgment, the expo is being held on the shoreline to the southeast of Nasha Town. All right?
Yep, we got this!
Alright. Where Waves Meet the Reef Part 1.
If you find yourself in a
You got it, Mama. Hey, Ashru. Kirara, Shadatim is Yehoda Gaming. Getting a lot of compliments to Yehoda. Hard worker. Alright, so let's get started. So, as we know, as we learned from the Snezhnaya special trailer, or special program, beyond a special program, that Snezhnaya will be coming out August 12th, which is the earliest a patch come out for a new nation. Usually it's in late August, early September, or October. Which means we're definitely only going to be getting 2 more patches of Nod-Krai. I'm betting one of these patches will be a... like, this one had a huge world quest, but didn't have a lot of main story, even if I would consider it main story with, Temple of Space. So I'm guessing we're gonna do one more Nod-Krai patch. Usually I would say this is where we would get the Dane's quest, but since Dane participated in the main story, I don't know how that's gonna work, you know? Are we gonna have another Dane's quest? Are we gonna have one more big story quest? If so, I don't think it will be the next one. I think the next one will have some story, but will largely be inconsequential in the grand scheme. And I believe the final patch, 6.7, will be where we get the bulk of the story. I'm very curious about this. So it's one of the things that they always do. They always love to add a little, like, fairground or something. We've gotten a few fairgrounds now, and they always disappear at the end of the event. But recently, we got a miniature... like a very miniature fairground here in Beta Harbor. And it's still there. With our boy Bongo Head. Good job, guys. So hopefully, like, I remember they set up, I think it was right here under the Marcotte station, where they had the fairgrounds for the film festival. Or... I don't remember where the... I think it was right in here somewhere. Or it might have been up here at the Whisper... No, it was down here. Where they had the alchemy, mixing your own potions and drink station. Up here by the hotel, they had the Welcome Back Festival. I don't remember where they had... Right here at the entrance to Dragonspine, they had the race... So they always have like temporary event grounds. And I would love it. It would show the progress of the world. You don't need to keep up all the signs, but like keep up the platforms. Because it shows the world is making progress and the world is actively building. And it's just this tiny version of like map-based storytelling. That I think is kind of cool. Oh, look at all the little robots that are here now. And there's the Alcor. And there's just a flying island? Oh, is that one of the islands above Ochkanatlan? It's just a little further out. Okay. But the Alcor is here. That's pretty great. Alright, let's see who we got in this event. Immediately, we're seeing Yehoda meeting with Fatui. Robots.
This is where Nefer said the expo should be.
Oh, is that a new NPC?
Let me think.
Oh, it's just a
Yeah!
Scion. Okay.
Let's go with this. We can't keep changing the setup.
Where are the goods being stored? You still haven't told us.
Lava.
And what's the guild's cut on transactions this year?
Sorry, one question at a time, please.
Oh, is that a Master of the Nightwind? That's a Fontanian.
Should have just stuck to cat wrangling.
Hey, Yehoda!
Traveler, Paimon. Sorry.
Don't worry. We're not here to pile more work.
Nefer asked us to help you out.
Boss Neff, you absolute lifesaver.
Never asked us to handle participant coordination.
Let me think. Oh, right. There are still 3 participants that haven't checked in. At least I think it was 3. Ugh, come on, Yehoda.
My God, her
Grip.
facial expressions are just the
Not
best.
forgetting anything.
Looks like Yehoda's doing her freaking out face again.
Don't
Sorry.
panic.
Let's start with the basics then.
It's things like registering all the participants. Oh, and if any disputes, get it! We're still waiting on the sellers for these last 3 booths. One's reserved for Aino, but as for
That's
the
a
other 2...
Guizhong Ballista.
They're both big deal clients from abroad.
Hey, the travelers got this.
You don't get it. One of them's the captain of some mercenary fleet sailing the high seas, and the other's a top dog in the criminal underworld. Getting on their bad sides, 100%.
Technically,
no-go.
she's not wrong on either
If
count.
something goes wrong, let's hope.
All right. You have a bunch of work still.
Oh, lifesavers. Anyway, I'm guessing I'd get over there pronto if I. Oh, and tell Aino to bust a move, would you?
The infamous Merc Captain, the top dog of the criminal underworld, the workshop owner with a sweet tooth.
One at a time.
Altanian Shop Masters of the Night Wind. Simulanka? I mean, you know what the strategy is gonna be.
I have high hopes for this.
Louise a recruiter. I could probably teleport over. That's not necessary. Contain.
The show begins.
Maru. That's the Elcor, all right.
Wait, is this?
The Elcor.
Actually, this is the second ship in our fleet. The Alcor's back home patrolling Guyun Stone Forest.
Is that so?
Oh, the infamous Merc Captain who sails the high seas.
Yeah. We've met, remember?
It's a long story.
Well, no sense standing around. Take a seat, tell me all about it.
What's up, girl? How you living?
Ah, I see. So you know the head honcho of the curatorium, huh? Your network of connections is something else, that's for sure.
We saw Beto not terribly long ago during the lantern rite.
Right. We need a record of who's
Well, mark down me and a few crew members as participants. The rest will stay on the ship. As for what we're trading...
The Guizhong Ballista.
What is it?
A while ago, Ningguang revamped the Guizhong Ballista. The beauty you see here is one of her new and improved models.
Ningguang is
It has
improving
insane firepower and comes complete with remote guidance for accurate striking even at long distances. I just know people are going to
cool
be fighting
that
to get their hands on
they're
it.
still improving the
Are you sure
weaponry
you're
of
allowed to sell stuff like this?
Leeway.
Don't worry. Compared to the model the Milleleft's using.
Never wasn't kidding when she said no restriction.
Oh, I'm sure someone
Who's
will
gonna
bite.
buy a giant
Buyers from all over
Booyah bomb?
Teyvat will be in attendance after all.
Yeah.
Wearing her baddie outfit.
Ah, sorry. I was so busy with the cargo, I forgot to mention that Yelon was...
No, I'm just here for work. Captain Beto was kind enough to lend me a ride. Anyway, it's been a while, traveler. If you get the chance, be sure to pass along my regards to the head of the curatorium.
I'm very excited. So, obviously, where I want to go to Snezhnaya because that's the culmination of the Fatui storyline, right? That we've been building since the end of the prologue with Signora. All of Liyue was due to the interference of child, Tartaglia. Ajax, whatever you want to call him. So that was a Fatui heavy. Inazuma. There were other interferences, like the war between the Raiden Shogun and the Watatsumi Island and the commission and the various commissions. But that was again due to the interference of Signora and the Balladeer, and the dissemination of delusions. And Sumeru was the Balladeer and Dottore. Fontaine had the House of the Hearth and Arlecchino. Natlan had Capitano. And now Nod-Krai had, obviously, the Doctor, Columbina, and the Marionette. So, we are going to be getting the culmination of a giant storyline that has permeated every single chapter. Is it the biggest storyline? Probably not. That's probably the Heavenly Principles, the division with our sibling, the Abyss Order, all of that. It's kind of a more final story. But the resolution of the Fatui is huge. And has arguably been more present in our journey than the Conria sibling stuff. What I want to see is the resolution that individual characters have with the Fatui. Like, we have Diluc. Diluc is being actively hunted by the Fatui and is forbidden from going to Snezhnaya. So that could be a cool storyline. And Yelan has a personal grudge and history with Pantalone of the Fatui Harbingers. Pantalone. So I'm very intrigued to see how that plays out. The jacket she wears in her normal outfit is a modified version of a fur that he ordered for the Tsaritsa. And she stole it and wears it as a trophy.
The sensitive kind.
Sounds like our cue to stop asking questions.
Well, I'll be off then. Once I'm done with this, drinks are on me.
About time! I've been itching to see Nod-Krai from the bottom of a bottle.
Alright, that's it for registration.
Beta directs her crew to unload cargo and follows you to the venue.
So, this is the place, huh? When you've got some time, come help me test the remote guidance on this thing.
The fire support, earn a time limited battle rating. Poster. Is that a Guizhong Ballista poster? That's kind of cool. Alright, hold on. You know what? Let's set up. The temporary party.
All right, let's go.
Let's go get ourselves some answers.
Alright, here we go.
The
Oh,
flag?
there she is. There's...
Yes, this participant decided to figure out lodging first.
Jesus.
Partner, Paimon.
Navia! It's been forever!
Here for the
You got
expo?
that right. Representing the
Top dog of the criminal underworld. checks out.
Is
Yep.
that my new nickname?
It's great that we found you. We're working a commission to help with participant registration.
Oh, I see. Well, in that case, take a seat. I ordered a whole bunch of food. Clorand and Chevreuse went to unpack some things, but should be back
Laurent
in
and
a sec.
Chevreuse are here too?
Oh, speak of the devil.
Talking about us?
Duelist captain and
Too.
the captain of the security forces. Yep.
Nod-Krai is a chaotic and dangerous place. Considering the Spina's importance to Fontaine, the last thing we need is for something to happen to its president.
I do find it nice to travel with friends, but come on. Look who you're talking to.
With that nonchalant attitude, it's anybody's guess.
Fair enough. Guess you can mark down our champion duelist here as my bodyguard.
Gang boss and her bodyguard. Got it.
No need. I'm here on official business. A lot of our recent cases have had ties to Nod-Krai.
And that's Paimon's. Oh, one more thing. What?
Oh, this right here. It's one of the Fontaine Research Institute's newest inventions. It's a kind of relay system that allows the user to unleash Numa and Usia energy in battle.
That sounds useful.
Of course. At a market with no legal oversight like this one, weapons...
Yeah, so. Still, bragging about not having to follow the law in front of Chevreuse feels wrong.
I don't mind. I've read quite a bit about lawless territories. As a detective, I know that I'll need to put the rules aside for... And on that note, I should get to work. I've got patrol...
Well, ready?
All right, let's get this...
Lead Navia and Clorand to the venue.
Wow, it's even bigger than I...
It'll get busier once things kick off. Still,
Well, Clorand and I are all set up...
Barrage countermeasures will be equipped with experimental shield can alternate between Numa and Uisia.
Count me in!
Need to hire a duelist?
Coffee brewed by the champion duelist. Around was a collection of apparatus. She gulps down. Oh, because we made her a drink when she came to the last event in Mondstadt. Painted Hydro Phantasm instead of Armored Crab. The workshop.
Ready.
I know. You and F are late.
hey, you two.
Traveler, Paimon, hello.
Hey,
We're
Neffa.
helping out Nefer with some expo stuff, and we heard the Krumkake craft shop is taking
Yehoda
part.
and Neffa and Aino have grown on me
Correct.
so much over the course
Aino
of
is just
Nod-Krai.
doing a final round of debugging on her Thwack and Smack defense bots.
Oh, is that her submission for the expo?
Yes. Moles and other small creatures often steal from the craft shop, so Aino designed a defense bot based upon further testing. These bots turned out to be highly effective.
Wait, so Aino is
Not exactly. With the exception of a few special orders, Aino rarely sells her finished products. What she's trading at the expo is the blueprint.
Oh! So, Yehoda asked us to speed things along a bit. She's saving a super...
I told her I need to finish debugging first. There's no point in rushing or I'll have nothing to try.
Oh! Paimon's never seen Aino this serious before.
Yeah, we never really
The
seen her
craft shop
at work.
is experiencing a severe shortage of funds. Aino is
Where'd all the money go?
negative. It's our dessert funds that are lacking. We have had at least 47 cases where excess dessert purchases have led to a shortage of research funds. As such, I decided to split up our research and dessert budgets. Aino is forbidden from dipping into one to transfer to the other, and not too long ago, she cleaned out the entire dessert budget for this month.
No surprise
Alright,
there.
done. Thwack and whack defense bots?
Looks like we can head over now.
Bum, bum, ba-da-ba-dum, bum. Bum, bum, ba-da-ba-dum, bum.
This looks like a good spot for the demo plat.
This new bot looks pretty interesting, Aino.
Swing by and try it out whenever you want.
Thanks for the help.
No problem. Oh,
I will be participating, but there is no need to register, Aino. She doesn't like to be around a lot of people.
the three
Neffa will be
participants
running
that
the
Yehoda mentioned are all set now. Let's go give her an update.
I will not play through all of them. I'll just do the little tutorial for each one. See what kind of games they have to offer. So it's Plants vs. Zombies. Makes sense. Energy orbs will come out, and I can go collect them myself. Combine 2 cannoneers. Is literally Plants vs. Zombies. Got it. Got it. Easy. So this is a literal Plants vs. Zombies. Cool. Let's see how this event is run. About the Alcor 2, Beto's shiny new ship. Must have been building the Alcor 2 for ages. The formidable battleship. We're not comparing to the battleships of Leeway, Fontaine, and Nine. Well, I'm not sure. The second ship of the Alcor class, the second biggest of the fleet. We haven't even named her yet. Battleships are usually given a naming ceremony when they're launched. The Alcor 2 sort of skipped that. Launched her the same day as another ship, a supply ship. You should give her a catchy name. We'll probably name her the Hoda or some actress, one of the people from the Where's my rock team? Alright, I replaced, let's actually do Yori.
Locked and loaded, waiting on your signal. Let's touch. Fire support ready. Select the target. Land a projectile in the middle of the enemy formation. Nice guiding, well done.
And now we go back to combat.
Be cleansed. Light to death. Fire support ready. Select the target.
Oh yeah, let me crush it. It makes more sense just to target the groups rather than follow individuals that I've already damaged.
Switch to ground attack shell to increase firepower.
So,
Nice guiding, well done.
obviously, we know who's going to be in the next patch, right? We know we're going to be getting the Cold first, and then Lowen and Kroon in the second round. The big question is who's the final character. I truly believe we're going to be getting Sandrone. That's a pretty quick team. A pretty quick game. Let's see how Navia's game plays. The Numa we said this. It's like a brick break, but we swap. Got it. Or is that instantly eliminate? Got it. Oh, that's cool.
Equipment upgraded. Now's our chance.
Got it. Only 5, and that's not a long challenge. And see, that's why I waited till today. 3 stages, as always. When I get 1,000, I can get a free Yehoda. That's fine. We'll do it another time. Okay. So Yehoda. Oh, there we go. Just advance the story. Oh.
Hey, what was that?
Just shut up and move along. This...
It's the lady in charge. We were just setting up our booth and he's trying to take it from us. A troublemaker, huh? The expo announcement spells it out clear as day. All forms of violence are. I've been wanting to talk tough like that for ages.
Yeah.
It's not like I wanted to hit anyone. It's just not.
What's that?
We all know the black market stuff is in the highest demand here. So how did these dwarfs get a spot selling these stupid toys? I did some digging, and guess what? Turns out these brats, obviously, someone pulled a few strings to get them here. But me, I missed one stupid deadline.
Hey, we earned our place, fair and square. So, you're slinging out the easy targets, huh?
Slinging?
That might work for you on the outside, but not here. These kids earned the right to be here, same as everyone else.
Just you wait.
Who the heck was that?
I'm gonna beat up these children one way or another.
Punk looking for a fight. But I scared him up. I'm still
Well, he's lucky he decided to... Thanks a million, miss.
all in a day's work. Anyway, knew I remembered you.
Auntie, are you all right?
I'm fine. Just got a little scrape when he pushed me.
That
You
is
got
a
caught up
deep
with something.
voice for this child.
I should have been here. I'm sorry.
This child has just pubesced, because that is a deep
As for
voice.
Patty, the one you get a spot in the most lucrative market in the world, and you're letting the kids use it to sell.
Well, the purpose of the expo is free trade, right?
No, but most people know.
Auntie, Neb, Rhea, head back to the booth.
Okay, got it.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
You two know your stuff.
Wait, what? Then why not make that?
If you were to leave your kids a gift, would you choose a toy? In any case, I'm not looking to make it big. I apply.
Fair enough.
I understand. A lot of children suffer.
You know what? Don't even sweat it. I'll look out for them. What the heck are you doing, Yehoda?
Really?
Oh, I
would
have
be
those
amazing.
moments all the time. Like, oh
What
yeah,
do you
I'll
say
yeah,
to
no
Miss
problem. I
Yehoda,
get
you
an
three?
immediate regret.
Thank you, Miss Yehoda. My pleasure. Just have them come find me if anything comes up.
Got it.
Wow. Way to step up, Yehoda.
I'm just looking out for some kids.
Relax. We'll help you.
Wow, already?
She really does have a lot on her shoulders.
Take as much as we can. Help out. We got this, Pamon.
Attention, everyone.
Oh God, of course Dory's here. Leapin!
On behalf of the Voynich
Lockerberry,
Guild, I am
Beto,
pleased to announce
Javier Theron.
Nod-Krai Trade Expo is open for business.
Whoa! There are so many people here now that the expo's officially underway. Should we take a look around?
Please select target for cleanup sequence.
Leave it to me.
There we go. I have one from each booth. Yehoda.
Have you been to the Clink Clink Krumkake Craft Shop's booth yet? They're selling blueprints for a machine. With everything Uncle's taught me, I bet I could build one of those thwack and smack defense bots.
Sounds like a waste of money to me. We should be spending our expo earnings on more important stuff.
But Uncle said the most important.
Guys, please don't.
I hate to break it to you, but I'm afraid if you make any more here, it.
Oh! Hi,
I came here to make sure you kids stay safe. A lot of crazy people show up to this expo.
Yehoda's really serious about looking out.
Well, it's kinda my job. Oh, just take a look around. This booth is the only one being run by.
The ambitions of the young. Oh God. The nightmare herself.
It's Lord Songima Bay. Oh, I wonder what we're in for this time.
Yeah.
Well, hello. Is that the Traveler and our dearest
I
Miss
should have switched
Expo
to
Manager
Japanese,
Yehuda?
'cause her
You're in luck. I'm
Japanese
offering a
VA
whole
is
host of
unhinged.
Expo exclusive discounts. Don't miss out.
Paimon's not remotely surprised to see Dory.
Yeah, she attends religiously every year. Complaints? Every single mora I make from this expo is 100% legitimate. I've never broken the rules, and my prices are entirely fair.
Paimon can hazard a guess as to what.
I know. And every dispute ends in your favor after you've peppered the buyer with 1,000,001 reasons why you're not in the wrong. Could you maybe not find a way to send every single one of your customers complaining to me this time? I'm begging you.
Is that why you came to see her?
Songema Bay, for me, please.
Just to beg her to rein in the ripoffs?
How about this? A special opening sale just for Miss Yehuda. 50% off! In other words, I'll do my very best to keep the number of complaints down to no more than half of my customers.
Jeez, what a bargain.
Even discounts come with trouble. Nkrumah from Masters of the Night Wind.
This exhibitor is
What's wrong?
This exhibitor is apparently selling some rare Natlanese artifacts. And he's making some I know the contract says that we're responsible for
Unreasonable? These are rare and very fragile historical relics we're talking about. You can't just throw them into a warehouse, okay? They have to be handled with care.
Masters of the Night Wind.
Hermione?
Yep, that's Hermione.
Well, I suppose I can use the assigned warehouse if I really have to. Just don't tell Granny Eatsley about this, please.
Whatever Tumaini means, it seems like it carries even more weight
Yep.
than name-dropping Boss Neff.
It was the name I gained when I helped the Pyro Archon defeat the literal manifestation of hell and nothingness in the form of a giant ancient undead dragon god. After winning a war, but before confronting the embodiment of death alongside the strongest member of the Fatui. In the middle of that.
Welcome to the Treasure Hoarder booth.
The treasure hoarders have a booth?
Yep, every year. This is the largest legal black market in all of Teyvat.
It was around the time we
dig up
broke
is
open the sky for the
perfect
first
for a
time.
place like this.
But can one person really represent their
No way. Treasure Hoarder is just a catch-all title. Their internal structure is crazy complex. The thing is, the members who'd apply to set up the exhibits used to give themselves ever more highfalutin titles. Over time, it became an unwritten rule that each expo can only have one treasure hoarder booth. The different factions usually duke it out beforehand for the right to take part.
To be honest, I see myself as a member of the Fruity Order first, and a treasure hoarder second.
The Fruity Order from Fontaine.
Of course it does. The Fruity Order is known far and wide for its heroic.
The Fruity Order's a familiar name around here, at least. They've been winning the Treasure Hoarder Expo rights for a few years.
Savage, fierce, barbaric. Islava. Selling for 2 guns. Buy one, Paimon.
Wait, that's a familiar face. Isn't that Viswava?
Why, if it isn't the Traveler. Knew there'd be...
Let's get the official business over with first. Unfortunately, you're the first seller at the expo to receive a complaint. We've received word that the muskets you're selling...
Well, yeah. It's written muskets for sale. Condition extremely poor.
The internal grooves have been worn away and the ammo might be damp. Best.
Oh, wait. So you weren't speaking in code? Yeah. Sometimes people bring stuff that needs to be kept on the down low.
You're overthinking things here. This stuff really is junk. We were just gonna scrap them. But my superior. And who knows? If the prayers are answered and the gun ends up firing a few times.
Yeah.
Guess not.
I mean, a weapon on the brink of ruin that's still capable of considerable firepower. Doesn't that just.
Yeah, but
Maybe collectors who don't care
I'd hang one
if
on
it
my wall.
works. And
I'd mount one.
desperados who don't care if it explodes.
fair enough.
I mean, they're cool designs. Vislava, we ran into during, was it one of the world quests over there?
Come on, let's hit the town. I'll show you someplace fun. But keep it quiet, yeah? Mum's the word.
Oh, wait. She was part of the, Luna 4 event. Where we had her, characters from... different nations. Yeah. The Moonlit
Snap.
Patrol.
When can I get a raise? There's so much stuff I want to buy.
With Edler. From the Maison Gardiennage. Dr. Michael Fassbender first.
Sir, we don't forbid exhibitors from offering drink samples. Any samples you offer are at your own risk. If anything goes wrong, like...
Rest assured, ma'am, what you see here is 100% pure Mondstadt vintage. Straight from the Dawn Winery's cellars, actually.
Really? Wow-wee. You don't often find Mondstadt wine this far away from home.
I would expect...
You're telling me. If you try to ship this stuff through the proper channels... But that's where my connections come in. With me...
Cool.
Hey!
Authentic wine. We're literally thousands. Here's all. Lieben, our boy.
Hey, look! It's our old pal, Lieben.
Oh, it's you two. Been a while, hasn't it?
That it has.
Wait, you know this guy too? Okay, I'm slowly starting to get why Boss Neff asked you to help me out.
Ah, you must be the expo manager.
Nope, just checking in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean...
You seem confused. I'm sure I'll meet someone at this trade expo who recognizes their...
Cool.
What about you, friend? Care to do some business?
Are you not in the Box of Marvels business anymore?
Well, to be honest, I spent most of the ones in my inventory to purchase this batch of goods. But I'm confident that I can make a killing here, so I'll be sure to make another batch of Box of Marvels should the opportunity.
The annual Box of Marvels is always so nice. From our boy Lieben. Fassbender, like we know the head of the Dawn Winery. We met her in the previous event. We know several members of the Fruity Order. We know the head of the Masters of the Night Wind. We know Lord Sangama Bay. This is gonna be Yehoda interacting with the head of the criminal underworld. I know.
It's her! The boss of the Spina di Rose. Huh? Uh-oh. Things are about to... What are you worried? Shh! Don't use Parasol Lady's the head honcho of the Fontanian underworld. Rumor is she pulled the crumbling organization back together and avenged her father with her own hands. Oh, we don't want to get on her bad side.
Technically not incorrect.
Eye Patch over there is a merc captain from Liyue. She has a fleet of her own that sails the seas. Most people know to steer clear.
Technically
I
true.
was worried this expo might not be big enough for the two of them, if you catch my drift. So I kept their booths far apart. Looks like they want... You don't think they're butting heads already, do you?
Hey guys! What's up?
Oh, hey there, partner in Paimon. Partner?
Can't go far in my line of work without hearing about the president of the Spina di Rosula or the champion duelist of the court of Fontaine. Thought I'd make some friends since the opera. Plus, now that the traveler has arrived, I wonder if these ladies.
What's the traveler got to do with that?
Don't you know, Yehoda? One time I sailed with Captain Beto after winning a tournament that she created. And she agreed to help smuggle me into Inazuma so I could challenge a god. And then I became partners with the Spina di Rosula, helped them claw back victory, proved her innocence in... helped redeem her father's innocence in court and solve his murder. And she helped me do a lot in Fontaine, really, just defy a prophecy of the heavens.
You're too kind, Miss Beto.
So, the thing is, over there is a friend of ours. She's managing the expo and...
Is that so?
Yeah, and if there's anything...
Well, there you have it!
These people are your... friends? How is that even possible?
They don't call me Traveler for nothing. I've traveled the world. Rock's fleet and the Spina di Rosula. Navia, you haven't visited Nod-Krai much. Why don't we show you around? I visited every shop in Nashatown with Korand. Certain je ne sais quoi that the chaos of Nod-Krai has in spades. Like a Sumero vase that open up like a flower and you tap them. Where did you buy these? I haven't seen anything like them in Nod-Krai. Last shop is Inefa.
Wonder how Beto, Navia, and Inefa's goods are...
Excuse me. According to the expo announcement, you are in charge of mediating disputes. Just now, as Aina was about to return to the workshop, she got dragged into a conversation with some individuals. My database does not have relevant information.
Unofficial ties, huh?
Come with
I'll
me.
check it out.
A device that uses Numa and Ducia energies in battle. With that kind of tech,
Ooh.
a bandit
Yolan,
group could rob a
Chevrus, and
caravan
Aino?
without even showing their faces.
An odd combination, to be sure.
And what about this thing? Remote guidance? Precision bombing at long distance? If a group of thugs got their hands on it, their enemies might as well surrender on the spot.
So they're talking about the Numa, we see a barrier and redirection ability, and then the modified Guizhong Ballista.
The Fontaine Research Institute made the right call going through the Spina di Rosula rather than selling it themselves.
The same is true for the Ministry of Civil Affairs, I'm sure. A merc captain who spends most of her time at sea is far less conspicuous.
So the devices that they're each selling are officially made by their governments.
Huh?
or the private institute.
What about this girl? She seems to be trading in military-grade weapons.
The Clink Clank Krumkake craft shop does take on a lot of orders for dangerous creation.
I'm overthinking it.
I think so.
Galen? Chevron? Where do you...
Traveler. Paimon. How did you find this?
Although this location is indeed rather secluded, Aino has equipped me with a special sensor module. With it, I was able to detect that you had pulled her aside.
The rumors are true then. She's quite the little engineer.
Can you tell me what this is about?
Apologies, but it's a matter of utmost importance, so I had to be sure. After our conversation, however, I can
Traveler, could you help us clear up this misunderstanding?
There's no danger
Understood.
to her. Hey guys, don't mess with Aino, or Enefa, the former Dragon Lord, will go berserk. She's just confused.
Based on our conversation just now, I'm guessing neither of us is the target the other is searching for.
I second that. And since our strategies were so similar, I'd wager we're after the same
When we talked
person.
earlier, it seemed like you were both hiding
Well,
something.
I wasn't planning on dragging you into all this. But now that I appear to have gained I trust you, Traveler. And Miss Chevra seems to do the same.
Agreed.
All ears. I did help Yolan with a big smuggling
Miss Chevres
operation
and I
in
seem to
Chevreuse
be
for
here
the
in
murder.
Nod-Krai to reel in the same fish.
That's right. And the product we brought to trade is the bait. Of course, if I worked in the booth, it might tip people off. So that's where Navia comes in. I assume it.
So, does that mean your target is gonna be at the X?
Yes, there's a good chance.
What about Nefer's golden rule?
We're gonna need you to take you to the
No.
curatorium.
I've done some digging into the head of the curatorium and where she stands. We can't let her know what.
Well,
I wouldn't be surprised if she got the Traveler involved because she anticipated. If the Traveler has someone to answer to,
Visit the curatorium.
smash and grab. You're my target.
Is that right? Yeah. I really dig the vibe of Nacho Town. Wait! The Tochka? Novakitskrat can wait. That's cool. From the World Quest of the Fatui headquarters. That's awesome. But she's just hanging out. Again, Genshin does better every year as they incorporate their World Quest into more and more stuff. The head of the Voynich Guild.
Nefer! You here? Turns out, we
Ah, Miss Yelan from Liyue, and Miss Chevreuse from Fontaine. It's quite the honor.
So you knew we were coming all along?
Anticipating your arrival is one thing. Getting you to come.
And that's why you put the Traveler in charge of participant coordination. You knew we trusted her enough to tell her the truth about our plan. And you also knew that, out of respect for your arrangement, the first thing she would—
How else could I have gotten us all to the negotiating table?
All just moving chess pieces on the board.
Forgive me for not cluing you in, Traveler. I had a rest assured, you will still— Yes. Might as well get it out in the open, ladies. You two were going to exchange intel sooner or later, correct? No?
Recently, the bandits at our border have become more aggressive. We don't know how, but they seem to have gotten their hands on some kind of weapon. The caravan transports have been helpless against their—
We're facing a similar situation in Fontaine. Conflicts between gangs have been escalating. Our investigation indicates that someone has been supplying the gangs with some unusually powerful weaponry.
In which case, I think we can confirm that we're facing arms dealers.
Yes, and their cover has been ironclad.
It's gotta be one of the groups that we saw.
Until their most recent operation.
Let me guess. Someone leaked where the weapons are coming from.
Exactly.
I see. Well, weapons tend to be a hot commodity in a Say that the person you're searching for is—
I won't lie to you.
How about this? In the spirit of being a good host, you give us a bit of leeway to do what's necessary.
All deals made at the expo are protected, including those that would be illegal elsewhere. It's the Voynich Guild gets a cut from both the seller and the buyer. I can't just let a customer get scooped up by the authorities while everyone watches.
So not while everyone watches.
You said this was a negotiation, but
Let's think about this.
Only deals made through the expo are protected, correct?
Oh?
Theoretically speaking, were any deals to take place outside of the expo scope?
Good. Then we can promise that the rules will be—
I want insurance, then. To hold you to your word, the Traveler must be—
We have a deal.
Then you have my thanks in advance.
Looks like negotiations are—
It's the best outcome I could have asked for. I appreciate the help, Traveler.
I didn't want there to be any conflict between you guys. I really didn't want to take sides between Nefer and Yelan. Of the three... Sorry, Chevreuse, I like you, but you're probably at the bottom between these three.
In that case, do me one more favor, would you? When this is all over,
Yelan's probably at
I
the
want to
top.
hear the real story behind When this is all over, I want to hear the
Looks like we'll be working together quite—
This whole negotiation really feels like something out of a light novel.
smash and grab.
When this is all over,
Looks like we'll be working together.
This whole negotiation really—
Don't see it every day. Love it. Alright, let's advance.
We'll discuss my fee afterwards.
to pull the trigger.
Shivers, there you go.
All right, team, let's move it out.
Or should this actually be...
This world is full of unsolved mystery.
There we go. Alright, so you know what? Between acts, we'll do 1 or 2 of these. What's the bonus? Swirl reactions. Do that.
Locked and loaded, waiting on your signal.
Time for takeoff.
On me. That's gonna leave a scar.
Off the ante! Off the ante!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Illusion shattered. Inazuma shines eternal. Think you can get away?
Careful! Hold out till fire support arrives.
Oh, repeat. Shine down. Time for takeoff.
Fire support ready. Select the target.
Bum, 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 bum.
Here comes the mother load.
These things literally just pop, unlike the Ruined Guardians we were fighting before.
Nice! Good shooting!
Illusion shattered. Torn to oblivion. Glitter gliding with it. Think you can get away? Shadow Raven, let night fall. Shine down. Now you shall perish.
Maria sweeping in! Off the ante!
Careful! Hold out till fire support arrives. Fire support ready! Select the target!
Yeah, I don't know if I'm feeling this Electro team. Oh no, let's reselect the team. Where's our boy? There we go. There we go.
Frontline guidance is up to you.
DreamWorks!
Watch out!
Stop that! The story has only just...
Time for takeoff.
just a flesh.
Wait, am I in the right one?
Burn! Everybody stand back!
The abyss is
Careful! Hold out till fire support arrives.
Wasn't I just fighting ball trolls?
Fire support ready! Select the target!
No, I am in the right one, okay.
Here comes the mother road! Nice! Good shooting!
Stay away from me!
Time for takeoff.
Maria sweeping in! Burn! Thunder! Thunder!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's...
Thunder! The abyss is...
Think you can get away?
Careful! Hold out till fire support arrives. Fire support ready! Select a target!
They're doing better, not great though. Better, but not good. An active character trip a swirl.
Frontline guidance is up to you.
Time for takeoff.
Maria sweeping in! For the...
Think you can get away?
Yeah, this is not going fast enough.
Careful! Hold out till fire support arrives.
Up the ante! On me!
Light of the blazing sun!
Thunder! The abyss is burned!
Here we go. Time for takeoff.
Up the ante! Maria sweeping in! Up the ante! Thunder! Element!
Think you can get away?
Up the ante!
I'm not even at the first level here. This...
Lightning!
Not...
Stay away from me!
Time for takeoff.
Fire support ready! Select the target!
Barely even bronze, and we have 35 seconds left. That's raising the significantly
Switch to
faster.
ground attack shell. Quick firepower.
There you go, actually, gold. So we just needed to get to this one level, okay.
Nice guiding. Well done.
This is burning!
Yahoo!
That's it. Go back gold. All lunar charge damage is increased. That team.
Frontline guidance is up to you.
Defensive mode engaged. Preparing for dust up.
Close your eyes. To dust. Observe. Fear the dark.
Flame. Converge. Taurus, protect us with one hope.
Careful. Hold out till fire support arrives.
One more dead, come on guys.
Fire support ready. Select a target.
That took longer than I would have liked, I'll be real.
Switch to ground attack shell. Increase firepower.
I think we have gold, right? Yeah, we got
Nice guiding. Well done.
Cleanup sequence in this. You poor lost land. For the ever.
Observe. Rare creatures of the night.
Flame. Converge.
Defensive mode is.
Taurus, protect us by the throttle.
Be silent.
Careful. Hold out till fire support arrives. Fire support ready. Select a target.
Still not bad. Yeah. Frozen enemies. Let's go with my... Go with their Skirk.
Frontline guidance is up to you.
Pinnacle of excellence! Obey! Do your master's bidding! Unleash!
Let's get down to business. Play.
Go.
Let's get down to business. My lucky day.
Shower me with the... Off to the freezer! Zeus on the loose! Obey! Unleash!
Careful!
Hold out till fire support arrives.
One more. I can get one before.
Fire support ready.
There we
Select
go.
the target.
We're having to start in a cycle. Ooh, Hilichurls. I got all grouped up. Awesome. Same as the slimes. Just rotate.
Switch to ground attack shell. Increase
We're already in
firepower.
center. Yeah. And done. A full minute left. So switching to hard was clearly the best mode. All I did was get into there once.
A little amuse-bouche. The pinnacle of excellence. Manifest by ordinance divine. Mine to wield.
Yeah. Again, there's a reason this was just such a fun team to play, because
How dare you! A dash of
when
obey.
freeze actually works,
Oh. Do your master's bidding.
disgusting.
Mine to wield.
Careful. Hold out till fire support arrives. Fire support ready. Select a target.
If this is what their weapons look like in Leeway now, this probably would have helped a lot against the Fatui invasion
Land the projectile.
during
Never let the
Osiles.
enemy formation.
The battle with Osiles. Lunar Bloom. Alright, so let's do Palambina. Farina.
Frontline guidance is up to you.
Time to shine. Leave this place with one heart. No more lies.
Seek within.
It all adds up.
Can't hide the truth. The deception ends here.
Flame.
Careful. Hold out till fire support arrives. It all adds up. Fire support ready. Select a target.
Oh. Again, I feel like just go for the balloons.
Switch to ground attack shells. Increase firepower.
And go. Done.
Nice guiding. Well done. Let the world collide! Stop that!
Seek within. Can't hide the truth. No more lies. Can't hide the
Leave this place for the everlasting.
It all. Careful. Hold out till fire support arrives.
Do I make it to one more? I don't think I make it to one more.
Can't
Doesn't
hide
matter,
the
but
truth.
Surge. The shall be.
You poor love. It all adds up. Fire support ready.
good. Got everything? Okay. Now we go on and do Act 2. And then between Act 2 and 3, we'll do another one. And then after Act 3, we'll do another one. Ooh, I know.
If you want to drum up some business, all you gotta do is holler, and everyone on the first floor will be able to see you. Also, you have to come this way to get to the second floor, which pretty much guarantees that everyone attending the expo will notice you guys. That's not bad, huh? Thanks to the spot I saved you, you guys will be drowning in business.
Your point being?
Cross-referencing Yehoda's current facial expression against database. Confirmed.
You bet I do.
Okay.
Generating proposal. Complete. Yehoda, the next time you visit the workshop.
Huh?
This seat provides priority access to any dessert items delivered from the kitchen. It is also free from window glare. By reserving this premium spot for you, I can give—
Is this your—
Are you kidding me? That spot's usually reserved for me. I'd never let you take it if I didn't have my— What's going on? Yehoda looks upset.
All right, I'll level with you. Since I saved you such a great spot,
Technicals?
this year's expo is way bigger than ever before. I know, surely you have some kind of contraption that—
if things escalated that far—
Well, yes, technically speaking.
What
Remember
happened?
those 3 kids? Well, that punk who was harassing them wasn't just some random nobody. He was just the one that got picked to stir things up. Now, obviously, they don't have the guts to pick a fight with the Voynich Guild directly.
Gotcha.
The problem is, I'm not really supposed to get involved with anything that isn't strictly to do with the expo. Not that I regret what I did, but jeez, Yehoda, you sure know how to make life.
Okay, yeah.
Can you
Fine.
help out?
Just this once, I guess I can lend you the Clink Clank Crisis Control Switch.
Agreed. This option meets Yehoda's requirement.
The Clink Clank Crisis.
This little guy right here. I made it to activate the switch. You just need to give him 3 taps on—
Really? So what actually happens?
You'll find out if it comes to it. But
Okay.
Cool.
watch out.
Just keeping an eye on things. Hey, you 3!
Accessing booth operation logs. Analyzing. Neb left to try and buy a new blueprint. Ati soon followed to try and stop him. Finally, Rhea came to meet—
I keep telling you, we don't have that much more
That
to
voice.
spare.
I just wanted to have a look.
Guys,
here's the thing, Neb. I know you like building stuff, but these designs aren't for toys like the kind you're used to.
that's a load of baloney, dumpster diver. My designs are toys too,
Damn.
actually.
Huh? You build a machine that can—
I mean, at the end of the day, is there really that much difference between weapons and toys anyway?
Kinda?
Not where Knuckle Duckles—
Ugh, that's not the point. Anyway, you—
Yeah! I want to make some thwack and smack defense bots too. I also have—
I get it. Your head's so full of ideas you want to bring to life that you can hardly sleep at night.
Exactly!
Well, you must have blueprints for the toys you've made too, right?
Really?
It's Boss. Boss of the Clink Clank.
Okay.
Thank you so much, boss of the Clink Clank Krumkake.
Cute.
Huh. That was very thought—
What's that supposed to mean? I'm a boss, aren't I? A lot of people— Did that really just happen? For a moment—
Previous records indicate that Aino has a 94% chance of adopting such behaviors when encountering a child in a similar situation.
Weapons and toys completed. Go back down to the first floor and see if there's anything else going on. I do join the order. What nickname will they give me? Oh, Flynn's and Itlua?
Oh, Flynn's and Itlua!
Ah, Traveler. Paimon.
That's our secondary goal. To put it in Mr. Flintz's words, it's important for Lightkeepers to spend some time in the land of the living.
That sounds like something he'd say, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Are you interested in these muskets? Since we're friends, Paimon will...
Oh, I'm well aware.
True.
I'm interested in this particular piece because it brings to mind it featured several Ratniki and a Fatui officer who fought alongside them. The weapon...
The Fatui teamed up?
That's not unusual. I've heard similar stories from our older members. The owner of this musket, but why would you sell a hero's...
That's just how the rules work on our end. Everyone, whether it's a no-name sergeant like me or a renowned hero, our equipment is to be collected and redistributed. The stuff that's usable is given to new recruits. And the scrap, that way, we can at least put it towards feeding the grunts, you know?
Huh.
A thought-provoking perspective.
I think I'm going to buy this musket, Mr. Flint's.
Of course.
Cool. That's a cool take on it. Let's advance.
Well, it's been 2 days. Wonder how the investigation's going. Let's go check in with Yelan and Shepras.
Nope, we haven't gotten to the second half of that yet. We finished the Fatui. We're only halfway through Lieben's story. Only partway through the Treasure Hoarders, partway through the Masters of the Night Wind, through the Wine Dealer. We haven't even started that story. So we're at 11 out of 17 tales and anecdotes. Doing them all just gets me 30 additional primos. That's cool. So it'd be 30, 60, 90 primos. That's 100, 200. So sorry, that was 30, 90, we're at 120. 200, 300. 350. Wait, my brain already broke. 30. What did I say here? 90, so 120. The 220, 320, 370. Plus 5, so 200. 570. These are going to be 50 each. 570, 670, 770, 820. Plus 829, 70. But 970 primos for doing all of it. That's not bad. Ruthless Kaya Lily.
So what's the situation?
This person's been glaring daggers at me from behind since she arrived.
What a coincidence.
Wait, I first encountered the humor and intelligence of trendy Zaytun Peach in the New Tide anthology. Then I heard the legend of intrepid Valberry while I was in the Fortress of The more I heard about your order, the more it drew me. So when I heard that the Nod-Krai Trade Expo was being held again,
It's those idiots.
So what I'm getting is that
Our orders won the expo rights several years in a row. So we announced that we were backing out of the running this year to avoid conflict. Then, this guy had to
Some
come
people are still blaming the Order even though the Order
A
backed
few
out.
of the other groups were looking to duke it out.
well, no one's made any trouble for me. Wait, can I join?
We can't make trouble at the expo. Voynich Guild rules. Once
I see.
Does he not realize what's going on here?
Also, considering our smooth collaborations thus far, this guy has only been able to keep his head in his boot. But if there's one thing the treasure hoarders have in spades, so look after.
Huh.
Yep.
So this guy has been responsible.
So he's just an idiot. It doesn't look like there's been any further advances in any of their stories yet. Let's go.
Wow! Can this
It does launch and blast things, but it's actually called a ballista.
But how does it stay on target?
It uses a remote guidance system. But I'll let you in on a...
Can I give it?
Oh, not a chance, kid. Can't have you hurting yourself.
The miniature version
Believe
of the
me,
ballista?
this
That's
thing
kinda
is even
cool.
more
Hey, Beto! What you up to?
Oh, it's you two. I was just introducing our...
Paimon thought you were here for some, you know.
What? No, of course not.
I'm sorry. Are these three
Oh, do we have to?
Don't sweat it. They were just curious.
No, we've taken up enough of your time.
Okay. It was no bother, I swear. In fact, once the ex...
How much would it cost?
Not a single more.
Really?
Your vessel. It's
Why not? Whenever we're docked back in Liyue to pick up supplies, I always let the kids around the harbor come aboard to play. If a kid from Liyue can do it, why not a kid from Sumeru?
Yep.
A battleship may as well be a giant playground.
Is that so? I've heard that people in Liyue also turn gunpowder into explosive firecrackers. Perhaps only the kids back in your home country are lucky enough to look at a giant battleship and see a playground.
All right, Ashwapati, chill
If you're
out.
worried about safety...
No, I suppose I'm just...
You need to take it down a notch.
Seems like he really cares about those kids, huh?
Oh, just wanted to ask how it's going with the top secret.
They're circling the hook just fine. Just waiting for a bite.
Whoa! Where did you come from?
Shh.
Well, you snuck
that
up
just
on
proves
us.
my point. Something like this would only see more use in Fontaine.
Ah, except you never find something like this for sale there.
Excuse me?
He's coming this way.
Steady now.
Hide.
That's mighty expensive.
There's Chevrus.
Well, no one's forcing you to buy it. If you're not interested, you're free to move.
What? Come.
The Voynich Guild gets a cut of whatever I sell. Obviously, that's factored into the price.
Listen, I can tell this is something special. If
don't
you're
recognize
willing
his
to go a
outfit.
bit lower,
I know it's something special, so I plan on getting paid what it...
perhaps there's a way.
What are you implying?
Well, Nod-Krai is a big place.
Oh?
What would you say to working this out someplace else?
That means no guild protection either. What will I...
Considering the giant sword you've got handy, if anyone's getting robbed, it'd be me, don't you think?
Fine. Name a place. As a registered participant, though, I'm too close to the guild. If we...
Smart.
Good.
And now
and
we're
took the
all
bait.
clearly meeting out in the open.
Let's go elsewhere to discuss our next move.
Never mind. There you go. Immediately addressed my complaint. Encirclement of bullets and silk. The encirclement of bullets and silk, that's a rad name. Alcor number 2.
Captain Beto's hook was what got him in the end, huh? Oh, I didn't get a chance to show off how convincing I can be.
This isn't tabletop troop, Navia. In real life, persuasion takes a lot more than a dice roll.
I brought a product tailor-made for Fontaine because I thought the group's activities were limited to that area. Turns out, we're dealing with an international crime ring. So I suppose it makes sense that Captain Beto's bait was more enticing. It's a good thing we teamed up.
So the Numa Oisa absorption and redirection weapon is tempting, but it's only as more powerful in Fontaine, where Numa and Wisa are abundant in energy due to the Hydro Sovereign. So the ballista, which can be used anywhere, is probably seen as more valuable. Makes sense.
We wouldn't have gotten far without your intel either. Gotta ask though, how did you know these guys would—
I read their file. Nothing's off the table for them. When it comes down to it, they'd see the protection the Expo provides as just more red tape.
So, we meet up with this guy.
No. The person we're meeting is just an underling sent to scout the situation. We're after and after observing the situation over the past 2 days, it's clear they have if something happens to our point of contact, those agents will scatter to spread word of what happened. And whoever is behind this whole thing will know we're—
In that case...
We have to get the jump on them all at once.
Ambush.
And use them to get intel on our real target.
Forgive me for pointing out the obvious, though. We have nowhere near enough personnel.
Let me guess. You'd rather follow this deal through to the end to lure out the real culprit? The problem is, in my experience, that person would never show their face for something like—
I can work around that. But only as long as the deal—
So, you're planning to trail the person picking up the goods. I suppose that could lead us to the big fish. Aren't you worried about putting something that dangerous?
We can control how dangerous it is. But if we followed your plan, could we really guarantee that not a single agent would get away?
You're telling me you really have a way to mitigate the threat of that weapon?
You're telling me that you really have the wherewithal to carry out a large-scale search and seizure operation in Nod-Krai?
Are they having a fight?
They're both experts in this sort of thing. A lot of back and forth as to—
Don't worry. I think they're getting—
A successful collaboration requires trust. So how about this? I'll meet up with the underling as planned and stall him as long as possible. Well,
yes, I appreciate the trust. And I—
See? Like two—
Traveler, you should come with me to meet the buyer. After all, we promised Nefer—
The Traveler is kind of a famous phaser.
Then, you can serve as backup. Remain hidden, and on the off chance he tries anything.
Sounds good to me. Wouldn't we be more useful helping... I mean, I'm just gonna say, wouldn't we be more useful helping... Officer in charge of surface warfare and land attack support at your service. Oh yeah, but like I say, wouldn't it be more helpful for us to help Chevreuse in rounding up agents? I like how she has a whole new crew.
Take it easy.
Welcome to the number 2. Stone Stew. Seahawk. Hey, meeting in the flagship makes sense for a covert. Go to kind of like the only bar.
There he is!
Oh, you really...
Best I can do is shave off the amount the guild was going to take.
You're a tough nut.
Depends on what you need. You don't look like you're from around these parts. So I'm guessing you need sea
Yes, but there are a lot of eyes on the port. It would be better to dismantle the product and transport the components and...
And then reassemble it.
That might be tricky. If you're worried about getting caught, then let's bypass the port entirely. We can launch from a secluded...
sorry. But I'd still prefer to have...
Ah, I'm guessing the port of arrival is where you resell the goods? You want it hidden in unassuming cargo crate. Most of the weapons have come in through Yilong Wharf or Lumidus Harbor. So that seems to check.
What are you trying to...
Nothing. Just connecting some dots. I think we're done here.
Oh, fine.
Out of the way!
It's one of the undercover agents!
The captain of the Special Patrol will take it from here.
One just popped up. Looks like the one on the surface has been subdued. There are children around. I have to avoid bloodshed.
Trying to escape?
Shoot him. Shooting minigame? Yeah.
Nope, not this way.
Had enough? Then turn around. Out of steam yet? 'Cause I can do this all day.
If it was faster, I'd enjoy this. Drop the sign on him. He did a lot of damage to Nasha.
It's still attached. And if you want to keep it that way...
A special patrol uniform. You think...
5 at the port, 10 on the outskirts of Nasha Town, 3 near the plaza. Factoring in you and the buyer, that makes 20. Save the best for last, right?
How did you...
Don't even think about it.
Those are the 3 in the plaza. Captured by the Spina di Rosula.
Well done, everyone. We appreciate the assist. The boss sends her thanks.
Just rad looking.
It was an honor. Without the Spina's help back in the day, we never would have been able to make it in Nod-Krai. It was about time we returned the favor.
So are these Spina groups that live in Nod-Krai?
What? I needed to make you seem intimidating to get these local gangs on.
Yeah, I know. But hearing you call me boss...
Wow! Navia!
Well, that explains your confidence. I had no idea the Spina di Rosula could mobilize these kinds of numbers outside of...
No trade expo rules were broken either. Even if Nefer saw it all unfold herself.
Except for the guild's broken signboard.
It was an unavoidable sacrifice.
You did drop a gigantic sign in the middle of town on a human?
I suppose the next step is to get these birds
Hey,
to
Solar, how
sing.
you doing tonight?
Should be an easy job. The Maison Gardiennage has a reputation.
And if that doesn't work, I've heard that spies from Liyue have their ways of making people...
Yes, that means the operation was a success, right?
So far. Once we get...
I'm sure that person is in hiding somewhere far removed from the expo.
Shouldn't we update Nefer then?
First, we need to figure out what we can learn from these agents.
Yeah, we gotta torture them first.
We'll be in touch once we have the information.
Yelan and Chevrus escort the suspects away.
Oh, that went a lot smoother than expected. You're thinking about Nefer's final request, huh? Let's see. We have 2 expert detectives from
Someone
separate
join it?
nations.
Not bad. It's a cute little event so far.
Crime ring.
It's good to see a lot of old characters
That's not a
returning.
bad story. If you feel like it's missing something.
Excuse me. Are you the traveler? Yehuda needs you back at the expo venue with.
Oh no! Did something.
I'm sorry. I don't know the
Now let's get a move on.
My assumption is it would be because there's only one other real named character we've met, and it's Ashnapadi. Oh yeah, but like it's a cute event so far. I like the returning characters. The story seems interesting. The mini games seem genuinely enjoyable.
Take it easy.
I've only really done one so far. It's gonna tie in with the kids.
Either I throw the guild under the bus, or I get on the bad side of... Get it together, Yehuda.
Let's try not to get too worked.
Don't worry, we'll get to the bottom of this.
What happened?
You're here. Please, you've got...
A theft?
You're asking me. The guild has people keeping watch over the storage area for this exact reason.
Beto? Wait.
The guild asked us to keep our goods stored on the designated shelves. I had a few prototypes, but when I came to check on things just now, I noticed that all of...
And each ballista is...
Well, all the prototypes have a failsafe designed to prevent unauthorized use, so it could be worse.
The guild will make sure of that. Do we have to tell her?
Honesty is the best pop.
I know, it's just...
Kid with a super deep voice.
Miss Yehuda.
What do you three...
There's something you want to tell me, isn't there?
Well, Neb's been obsessed with the ballistas ever... It seemed like he was interested in them too, because he even told us what parameters to... Ever since this morning, we haven't been able to reach him.
And?
I don't think Uncle Ashvapati would do...
Ashvapati works for the guild. He has access to... Wait, so now it's an inside job?
He made those toys the kids were selling, right? If he's a tech guy...
So, this... Uh-oh.
Was he acting alone, or is he connected to the ring?
I mean, let's put it this way. Why don't you take these kids to the curatorium?
Got it!
Hold up. We can't...
No, of course...
You want to look out for these kids.
I promised I would.
Good, because I'm looking out for them too.
I guess...
Take these kids to the curatorium. I'll update Yellow.
Will do!
Yes, boss. Let's see if anyone else... Anything else from Dory yet? Anything else from him? Nope. Nope. Ah, here we go. A new Levin story. Levin and Varka.
What do you think?
Not bad. Tastes just like back in Varka?
You're...
Oh, hey, traveler, Paimon. I was only out in this part of the world. Even a homegrown Mondstadt apple is a rare treat.
Yes. And on that note, I should advise you that the prices are quite...
Not a problem. It's a price worth paying for a taste of home.
The whole batch? Oh, and Varka, since you're looking for a taste of home, have you tried the Mondstadt wine next door?
Yeah, I've tried it. It's pretty good. But not... Besides, I wouldn't be able to buy any even if it was. We can't have the Grand Master of the Knights of Favor...
Oh, that's true.
Don't worry, I know it's Nefer's rules. If you find yourself at a loose end, come visit our base sometime.
Be my pleasure.
Oh, you're as generous as they say, Grandmaster.
Looks like you finally...
Hey, Don't make me sound so incompetent. Though I'll admit, I wasn't expecting to make my money back
I do
quite
love
so
voice
quickly.
Lieben.
Now I can start thinking seriously about my next venture.
When was the last time we had a voiced Lieben? Was he was voiced during the last event, actually, right? In the alternate world made by Alice and Nicole? And then the last time we had Lieben voice was like 1 point something?
I'm planning on heading to Snezhnograd, actually. I hear they're running low on lots of supplies because of Project Stuja. That's a business opportunity if I've ever seen one.
We're gonna be heading there in a few months.
With any luck, maybe I'll have the pleasure of seeing you there.
3 months, 11 days.
Well, good luck out there.
Ooh. Speaking of the winery.
I can't believe you came all this way to investigate me. Still, as a member of this expo, I'm protected by the Voynich Guild. There's nothing...
I know.
It's been a while. What brings you here this time? Are you representing the Dawn Winery, or are you here as Owl?
Ooh. Is this referring to when... I think this is actually a huge confirmation of a fan theory. When Diluc... When his father was killed, after the stuff of the delusion and the Fatui, he abandoned his vision and traveled north to Snezhnaya, where he destroyed a bunch of Fatui strongholds, and he received help from information brokers in the north. There's been a fan theory for a few months now that Nefer was one of his contacts, and I think this just confirms that.
Take your pick. Even Owl would take issue with people smuggling the winery's products.
I understand. But please be assured that I would never pit the rules of the Voynich Guild against the interests of the Dawn Winery. Our long-standing collaboration. No faction exists in Nod-Krai that can impose their will on everyone else. In any case, I only allowed this gentleman to sell his...
I see. So this isn't from our cellars at all.
You...
I'm guessing you learned a few of our winemaking techniques, then brewed your own liquor using local...
Why?
I'll grant that your wine is a perfectly palatable product. But the fact that you didn't dare to sell it with that alone tells me that I'll never need to worry about any serious
Hey, you're a competent winemaker.
Can't I persuade you to come to the Curatorium of Secrets for...
Hey there! It sounded like...
I'm afraid...
Oh, come on, Diluc. Have some fun.
That's a shame.
Next time you're back in Mondstadt, pay a visit to the Angel's Share.
These Nod-Krai ingredients are fascinating. Their properties are nothing like anything from Mondstadt. Oh. Sitlali and Chaska?
Sitlali, I've been told that the merchants here are all protected by the organizers.
Do I have...
Oh, please! Granny eats...
Chaska! Sitlali!
It's a long story. Basically, a few members of the Flower Feather clan brought word from Nod-Krai that someone was selling Wyob fragments at this expo. Pretty serious stuff. So I brought Sitlali here to get to the bottom of it. And hopefully...
Oh. Okay, well, as it turns out...
Are you intending to try and stop me?
Granny Eatsley.
Look, I'm not trying to be difficult, but you don't need me to tell you that our Wyob are not for sale. This is just a shard of a Wyob pillar, and its power is long gone.
About 800,000 more.
What?
Apparently, people outside of Natland don't know all that much about our culture. Some people take one look at those pillars and start bragging that they found... I didn't want to correct them.
Ugh, forget it. Since you asked me so nicely, I'll let him stay here until the expo's over.
It's because he's making a profit.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, don't start.
How much do they pay you to ship these? 800,000 a piece. That's insane. You're making huge amounts of money for the... Alice! And Nicole, I guess, but Alice! Oh, that give me... Dordoco?
Hey! It's Alice and Nicole!
Why, hello, Traveler and Paimon.
Are you looking to buy stuff from Dory?
Oh, quite the opposite. I'm her supply. Nicole came up with a delightful new pricing method recently, which I've asked dear Dory.
What sort of pricing method?
Curious? Well, allow me to explain. Instead of an amount of mora, you collect courage, kindness, or... The key is to make people realize they don't have to be rich. With an excellence of character, even the treasures of the Hexen Circle are within your reach. Kinda like a Seelie guiding intrepid adventurers through various tribulations until they claim their prize.
Not for me. We didn't sell much Hexen Circle gear this time at all. At this point, I'll have to whip out some Samara's specialties just to break... Wait! You're actually losing money?
You're saying our gifts didn't reach that many...
I'm saying we made diddly squat. Hate to break it to you, Miss Mage, but you don't have much of a heck for business.
It might not have made much, but this has been quite a fun little experiment. To make it up to you, all the revenue from our merchandise is yours to keep.
Oh! They don't call you a great mage for nothing!
Love it. Love it.
Take it easy.
Give me a split second. I'm just gonna do a quick bio break and I'll be right back.
Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it. I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again. Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it. I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
Alrighty. Okay. Alright, Miss Yehoda, let's advance.
It's almost time for the expo to end.
Finally got time?
Yeah. Thanks.
Sorry, but I've got a problem over.
Same here.
Leavin, Dory?
Someone made off with a batch of my goods using the goods first, pay later method. I thought the guild was the guarantor, but then I went to redeem my money and no dice.
The same thing happened. Goods first, pay later? That convenience is for exhibitors only.
The buyer did have guild supplied certificate.
In that case, he's one of you.
The person I talked to was a tall, thin young man, but
The one who bought from me was on the chubbier. Wait, so
Miss Yehoda, we need help! Auntie went.
What? Why would he do that?
Is he getting something to help with his voice? Because he sounds like a 40-year-old?
We got from our exhibit to buy everyone a little something in return.
Gods, this kid.
Yeah, he's our older brother.
Oh,
okay, let's not panic.
Remember those people who targeted Ahti a while back? I'm worried they kidnapped him and are sorry. Oh, should we rescue Ahti first? Oh, come on, Yehoda, come on.
Looks like you're down to your last option, dumpster diver.
Oh, right.
Clank Clank Crisis Controls awaiting orders. Awaiting
Oh, we have control over every robot in
the
Nod-Krai.
switch gives you temporary control over all the robots in Nod-Krai, but it won't last long. In that case, let's get this.
All units, advance to rescue.
Miss you.
Orders received.
Okay, I was hoping we'd get it. And 40-year-old.
Sorry. I made you all worry.
If anyone should be apologizing, it's those awful people who.
They stole my expo certificate.
Let's just focus on
inventory complete.
See? Told ya. With the Clink Clank with so many bots around, we didn't have to choose between.
I know.
These kids call me boss. And as their boss, it's my job to.
Thanks.
I know who's a great person.
To be honest, I could hug you right now. But I think I'll have that vacate. Oh, right.
Oh, God, the shoulders.
I owe you a hot dog, don't I?
Yehoda finally catches a break. So all of the anecdotes are done. Also, because we finished everything else, we unlocked Yehoda's. Visit the curatorium. You all exchange intel.
Well, this complicates things. Here I was hoping the trouble would start and end with you two. But no matter. This will all make for a very engaging story.
I wouldn't be so flippant. This time, it's one of yours. I'm starting to wonder if all those agents we captured were just a distraction.
It's all still up in the air right now. What can you three tell us about Ashvapati?
Uncle Ashvapati isn't our real uncle. He told us we all came from the same band of eremites in the desert. But apparently, we've been traveling from place to place with him for as long as I can remember. We got to Nod-Krai.
That voice. I
Their
can't.
eyes.
I cannot take the voice.
What about them?
I'm just... About a decade ago, there was a band of eremites who, seemingly out of nowhere, gained technological capabilities far surpassing those. Leveraging that advantage, they built a number of highly advanced weapons and sold them to the highest. The conflicts in the desert became even bloodier as a result. While the other groups were tearing each other to shreds, these newly minted arms, but before long, their own weapons were turned against them. And as the flames of conflict engulfed the desert, none of the weapons survived. And so, in the wake of that destruction, That's terrible. In the desert, it's kill or be killed. If this happened in Fontaine or Liyue, I'm sure the perpetrators would have been prosecuted to the full extent of the law.
In the desert, no one.
But in the desert, no one. From what they've told us, sounds like these kids are orphans from that particular.
Which means their guardian is likely one of the few survivors as well.
So the survivors of that band of Eremites are back in the weapon business?
No! Uncle Ashvapati, no matter what happened back then, I know one thing. Sure, he's good at building things, but all he does is make toys for—
I'm sorry. All we can do is act upon the facts.
So, what's her—
From our interrogations, we've learned that in 2 days, the person behind all this has a meeting planned to collect the goods. But if Ashvapati is part of this and the leader learns what happened—
Then let's focus our efforts on Ashvapati. If he stole the prototypes, there's bound to be a
What can I do to help?
I work best in the shadows. As soon as I've got a location, though, he's all yours. You let me handle the search, and I'll let the special patrol—
Good.
That does sound like the most—
Seizure?
Hey, don't worry too much.
Okay.
Looks like I'll need to enlist your services for a bit longer, Traveler.
As long as I get paid. No worries, I want to see it too. So the encirclement of bullets and silk is... The bullets are Chevrus, the silk is Yalan. Let's do Inos. We finished Betos. Analyzing visitor traffic data. Based on variable such as venue size and total footfall, level of visitor traffic is comparable to Moon Prayer Night.
The match is about to begin. Please, get ready. Two separate mechanical combinations, like placing a cake atop a steak. I almost never hear this analogy. New attacking units have taken the field.
Now we can start doing some defense.
Calculating efficiency of commands. 3 times higher than standard. This will be my final attack. Ha, ha, ha.
There we go, easy. So it's easy enough, it just takes a while. Bypass mechanisms of fly. Deploy field support cannoneer moles as an effective way to deal with them.
The match is about to begin. Please, get ready. Special reminder, please check your starter rewards.
Okay, good.
The assault will continue. Please remain vigilant.
Good. There's 2 aerial attackers on every field. I don't think I need to do much here.
This will be my final attack. Ha, ha, ha.
More attack. Oh, thank God.
Traveler's defenses have been breached. I am quite good at this.
It got 1, but I think it's under 5, yeah.
The match is about to begin. Please, get ready.
So they can teleport past the first. We have that there.
Aino has suggested making Krumkake-shaped energy blocks for the defense bots. However, the chances of her accidentally consuming one would increase by 80%.
Go. That's looking good. Got it right in between.
data obtained. Exceeds expectations. Traveler victory imminent. Greatly increasing value of malice parameter.
That one was actually easier. Attack plus explosion.
The match is about to begin. Please, get ready.
Quite get enough energy, I guess. Pretty good. Why did it just...
Ha, ha. As long as I do not attack, I cannot be defeated. Traveler victory imminent. Greatly increasing value of malice parameter. Traveler's defenses have been breached. I am quite good at this.
Dang it. I gotta pass it. So, a little too breached. That's fine. Less than 5. Final one. Everything.
The final round begins. Time to go all out. Activating analysis module. Learning the Traveler's operational logic. If successful, this will increase our efficiency by at least 179%. continue. Please remain vigilant. Calculating efficiency of commands. 3 times higher than standard.
Hey, come on. Who else can I... Hey, buddy. How you doing tonight? Aerial guys are so annoying. Okay, that's fine.
Travelers' defenses have been breached. I am quite good at this.
Those. Defense. Explosion. Attack.
This will be my final attack. Ha, ha, ha.
My defense guys should be enough to hold them off. Oh, we got another aerial unit incoming. Okay. Eyes open. Defense. Explosion. Blow him up. If I take this guy out. Just being healed. There you go. Now we should be able to take him out. And I think this is the last enemy. Only one flying enemy breached. Defense. Explosion. Done. Hell yeah. Only one enemy breached. Solid gameplay. And that maxes out our battle pass. I think I needed... I don't remember what I needed. Right.
We just got word from Yelan. Looks like she managed to track down Ashpapati. Come on, let's go meet up with the others.
Do it.
Took me a bit longer than I expected, but I found where he's hiding.
Let me just be sure of one thing. We're dealing with someone who has extremely dangerous weaponry in his hand.
Absolutely. You just need to trust us.
Yeah, we've got this. My crew's already locked and loaded.
I'll take you at your word.
I know you said you wanted to keep this operation small, but so I chose a few promising young Spina members.
Yes, we're ready to roll then.
So Navia and Claranda are going to keep the expo on lockdown.
Now that you're here, I guess
we have
can get
pirates,
this show on the road.
mercenaries, and Spina de Rosula plus Chevrus Yalan. And 3 kids. Including a deep
I'm sorry, you
child.
can't come with us. You
I'm
need to stay at the
7 years
expo
old,
like we
and
agreed.
I got nothing left
It's
to
for your own
lose.
safety.
We know. It's just...
I wish I could answer that.
He's been gone for 2 days, but if that's true, then
That means he must have been involved in making and selling weapons in the past too. Wouldn't that make him a bad person?
Yes.
That's not for us to say. Take a look around the expo. There are plenty of other people making and selling.
Really?
Yes.
The same is true for your uncle. In Fontaine, we have a long and complicated process.
Yeah.
How about this? I'll make sure that Miss Chevras and Miss Yelat, then you can ask him your...
Thanks, miss.
Thanks, miss. I appreciate it.
This situation is
I love that
complicated
Dory's
and
head is just
unpredictable.
peeking over the back.
Isn't it a bit early to be making those?
It's all right.
Regardless, it's a promise we have to keep.
Then, let's all do our part.
Part 3, toys for the children. It just sounds weird. I must make toys for the children. Oh, so I can actually get that right now. Doing right now. I have enough to get that up. And that. So let's actually max out. You know what, we'll grab Moonlight. And then before the epilogue, we'll do the final attraction. We'll do the New Moisa barrage countermeasure, which is only 4 left. And then we'll do a big claim all, followed by the joint popularity. I got a team with no comp at all. Let's see what we're doing.
Stop right there.
Where is he?
Who are you pointing your gun at?
Looks like he left behind plenty of evidence.
I mean, I guess we're doing a spy-based.
Search the area.
Strange. Look at how it's positioned. It was.
You think he knew we would come here?
Probably.
If he did, he's a more impressive opponent than I anticipated.
Let's keep going. We can read it together. These records look
Yeah. Doesn't seem very...
What is it?
Remember when I said this group's cover was ironclad? The one time they slipped up, they broke the case wide open.
It was a similar story on our end.
There was Ashnapati
And now
leaving
that
evidence.
same manifest shows up here.
So, he's...
Unless it wasn't a slip-up at all. How does the same clue get left behind at 2 separate scenes and picked up by 2 separate law enforcement agencies?
No. Almost like he let us...
To destroy what's left of his group? Oh, the stolen ballista that was stolen from the warehouse.
It's the display model that goes with the prototype. Guess that...
What's worse is that, with his technical background, I bet he managed to bypass the
You're saying our guy has a battle-ready ballista in his possession?
Oh...
Something isn't adding up. All the evidence suggests that he was here alone.
That's a question for another time.
This situation seems more complicated than we imagined.
You don't think he's working for them?
Unlikely. He lured us to Nod-Krai, prepared those weapons on his own, deliberately put us on his trail.
Well, if we want to get to the bottom of that, would seem to be our...
Last close, read the letter.
To the officers of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol and the Liyue Qixing. You certainly live up to your reputation. Within a single day, you were able to eliminate over half of the gang's force. I doubt my secret hiding spot will be a secret much longer. I'm just glad I no longer...
Allow me to confess my crimes. Alright, my guy.
It all started with a Kashara War researcher. Expelled from the academia, he had dedicated his life to the pursuit of knowledge. But when he found himself in the desert, it wasn't even worth a pail of water.
Found by the Eremites.
Could you spare some water?
Is he the one who provided them with their initial weaponry?
Researchers like you are a dime a dozen. Smart as a whip until you find yourself in the desert. Then, you're lucky to survive the night. No, son. Just still trying to figure out why I've got such a soft spot for strays. You got somewhere to go?
Not really. Thanks to this water, though. At least I can rule out the bottom of a vulture's stomach.
Now you're talking like desert.
What would I do?
Gather food, guard our water source. Of course, if you have something you're good at,
All I know...
Weapons?
Yeah. I love studying them. Big and powerful ones, small and deadly ones, old ones, new ones. I believe the essence of Kashara War research is embodied in weaponry. My lifelong goal has always been to become a foremost expert, so I might have borrowed a few sensitive texts without permission, but...
The academia could have 1,001 reasons for exiling you out here, and it still wouldn't matter to me, son.
I can help upgrade your weaponry.
True, weapons are essential to life here in the desert. Most folks get them when merchants have, but when it comes to protecting the people here,
this like in the
scimitar
past
in my hand is more than
younger.
enough. The kind of weapons you're talking about are overkill.
Overkill?
Our group is lucky. Our ancestors learned how to protect the oasis from the sand, plus we're pretty far off the beaten path. Helps us avoid... All in all, we don't have to travel to find water. We don't have to fight off other desert... There are plenty of ways to die in the desert, but behind a lot of them lies too much ambition.
I see.
I've heard you Kashara scholars are handy with all...
You mean, like...
Yes, if you wouldn't mind.
All right, then. And just like that... A Kashara War scholar at the cutting... It got boring from time to time. But all in all, those days were... Looking back now, I wish I could have lived like that until the end of my days. But then...
Oh, but then other people
Those despicable people... Don't rush me.
Oh, they've got a lot of nerve showing their...
Send the gem? It has been a while.
Well, we have a right to this oasis, too. Our ancestors... You hated this place. After that giant sandstorm when everyone else was trying to figure out how to help, you got out of Dodge the first chance because I knew better than to be stubborn. Stay in one... You abandoned this place. If we'd done the same, the oasis wouldn't even exist anymore.
I heard they joined another band of Eremites after leaving us, but got kicked out.
Chief, should we drive him off? I'd like to see you try.
Leave them be. This oasis has all that matters.
At the time, I didn't think much of it. Just Khaim Wazet being the kind-hearted man, and so normal life continued. Much unchanged. I often found myself flipping through my collection of blueprints and sketches. The ruin drakes, scattered around Sumeru, were, as far as I knew, no one had been able to analyze or reproduce the technology, but I was able to design a kind of lure to bait them into attacking a specific target. Somehow, the new arrivals at the Oasis must have caught.
Hope you don't mind me asking, but...
I do mind, actually.
Rumor is you used to be a researcher at the...
What do you want?
I want the rules and red tape that got you kicked out of the academia. They don't exist in the dead. But what if?
What are you suggesting?
Me and my men can get you what you need. We've always had a good eye for business. Just never the right product.
Nope.
But this thing right here, the different bands of Eremites are gonna shell out more.
You want to sell?
It's a win-win. You provide the goods, and I
don't know.
I understand what you're worried about.
And then he got all his people
but listen,
killed.
It won't come back to bite the people here. These people don't think bigger than this place. They don't get involved in conflict. I mean,
you've made a bad name for yourself around here.
Well, it's your choice. So I'll ask you again. Do you want to finally develop the weapons you've been dreaming of and realize your academic ambitions?
Ambition.
Or do you want to...
How I wish I'd made the right choice back then.
Yeah, we increased our prices. What about it?
So, you're really as money hungry as they all say.
Cash is king.
Fine. I'm done.
What are you talking about?
I know what the weapons have been used for, and I refuse to be an
accomplice. Listen, that's got nothing to do with us. People would be at each other's throats with or without our weapons. So they die to a machine instead of a scimitar. What difference does it make?
Can't you sell more than just weapons? Surely this can't be all the...
If you want to make the big Mora, you gotta push what sells. That's just how it is.
And that...
Fine. I've made more than enough to leave this dump in the dust.
What was that?
Yep.
No.
And you got all your people killed.
Kaim was it?
And some children.
How did this happen?
Because you...
You won't find a tribe in this desert without enemies. People have tried to steal water from this oasis in the past.
You sold weapons to his enemies. But he took...
It was the perfect excuse to drive up the price, that's why.
It was only later that I found out. This wasn't the first time Senegem and his men had turned. I didn't chase after them, but once the weapons I designed were turned against us.
Yep.
In the end, despite all the burning, and now, you know the full account of my crimes.
Yeah, you're a monster weapons dealer. Who trusted the least trustworthy person. Like, obviously.
I've been
raising
like
them
ever since.
Woe was me.
While attempting to hunt down the men who made them orphans. This confession is for the... I know I'm in no position to make requests. Back then...
Jeez.
He's after the same target as us.
He even lured us to Nod-Krai to help him.
I think I know what he's planning to do with those ballistas now.
Then we need to find him ASAP!
I can't just let him get rid of our target either.
We absolutely
This crime ring runs deep. There are still many... Oh?
You got something?
He knew we'd be out of the picture investigating this place. I think he...
Oh, snap.
The meeting will be happening anytime.
And he's gonna use the weapons that he stole to ambush them.
Ashvapati.
It's been a while, Senate.
How did you find this?
All these years. And the signal you use for the meetup point still hasn't changed.
Useless bunch of idiots.
Oh, I think that might take a while. The Fontaine and Leo...
No. There's no way...
Unless, of course, someone deliberately left a trail of clues, leading them... If they hadn't taken your agents out of the equation...
So now...
No. The authorities.
Is that Fatui tech? Listen, I know you're mad that I've been racking up Mora without you all these years. But it looks like you still got it.
After everything that happened...
Because what's the alternative? After Kayem Wazet took you in, you really convinced yourself. What you should have learned is that banking on loyalty and belonging is a losing hand. In the desert, my people live by one rule and one rule alone. The last laugh doesn't go to the righteous. Just look at me. When there's Mora to be earned in the desert, I'm a desert folk. When the opportunities in Fontaine are sweet...
You think everyone is as much of a
lowlife? There's nothing more... You're talking to a renowned Fontainian philanthropist who lives in the Vasari Passage and spends his days going from one grand bank... Clearly there's no reasoning with you, fine. But if you want me dead so bad...
Don't you worry. I brought plenty of fire.
This is where we all die.
What the... Are you crazy? If that thing fires, you're not getting out of here.
Yes, that's the plan. It's high time both of us paid the price for our...
He's lost his mind. Get him! Start breaking his bones until he removes this barrier.
Hold it right there, all of you.
The Maison Gardiennage.
You got here sooner than I expected.
We have teleport waypoints.
Hey! What's that in the sky? Looks like bad news.
Ashvapati, you have my word that these people will face the judgment of the Fontaine courts.
Fontainian justice is too merciful.
Stubborn fool.
Ati, Neb, and Raya are waiting for you.
I don't deserve them!
What is it you feel you need to atone for?
You're from Liyue, right? Your ancestors were the first people to master the recipe for gunpowder. Surely, it's choices like that which make Liyue what it is today. But me?
I mean,
I chose to use my research skills to create weapons of war that brought death to countless people.
Sounds like you don't know as much as you think about fireworks. They might be harmless.
What?
That's right. Fireworks and firecrackers were originally developed for use as weapons. Over time, evil spirits learned to fear the sight of flames, and the beasts retreated into... The peace we enjoy today isn't the weapons are what secured us the peace in the first place. Only it's people, not weapons, that commit acts of evil. And when people...
Time is running out.
Relax. Now that we have these guys in custody,
And cutscene? Alright, we're getting a cutscene. Let's go. This guy's back. I know, and you hope. And enough. Didn't learn his lesson at all. Strange adult child.
I knew they were looking for trouble, but they messed with the wrong manager.
There's the Alcor 2. Oh, are they gonna use their Guizhong ballistas to shoot the others out of the sky? Oh my, that's way more weapons than I thought. That's a rad cutscene.
Position.
Prepare to intersect! On my signal! Fire!
I mean, if he placed the ballistas closer.
But how?
That's a little silly. They just turned into fireworks. Oh, cool.
Huh? A fireworks show?
Cutscene leaving.
Oh.
Recording mode on.
Has this always been part of the show?
Oh, snap. Who told us just enough of the story?
No funny business. I never imagined the Guizhong ballista could be used for something.
If you'll agree to come with us and answer some questions.
Of course. You'll have...
Honestly, me neither. I'm sure a case like yours would have Fontaine's top lead. As for these arms dealers, though, I can confidently say that none of them will be getting... I know. There's no sentence the court can give them that will satisfy you. But at least the trial will be... Considering the alternative was them dying in obscurity to a revenge killing, with no one left behind to tell the story.
Again, I truly believe people should be made to suffer in prison. But the whole idea is... Does Fontaine prisons really have justice in them? We've been to the Fortress of Meripede. It's not a bad place. Like, we've seen people willingly go there. It's not a place of redemption.
What do you think they did with Ashvapati in the end? Let's go ask them for an update.
Should have done that first, and then, yeah. There he is.
Great!
Now that we are on the other side of this incident, I suggest we put any remaining questions to rest here and now.
Understood. Well, there's been no serious harm to me or any of my compatriots. And with the arms dealing operation closed down, I've achieved my strategic objective.
I appreciate your flexibility. I'll need all of them in my custody. As for you...
Chevreuse has a gun, kids.
Given your association with the Voynich Guild, I suspect the boss of the...
Then what do you propose, Miss Chevreuse?
While pursuing one of the suspects in this case, it was unfortunately necessary for me to destroy a certain sign.
Is that an official confession?
What I'm suggesting is that I don't file charges against Ashvapati. He stays here, and in return...
Deal.
Huh.
There you go.
That went surprisingly.
Uncle Ashvapati.
Oh my god, I can't take this kid's voice.
They told us the whole story.
If you'd been less trusting of the promises these men made to you back then, and left some weapons for your own people to defend themselves with, the way I see it, your crime wasn't the weapons research itself.
Yeah.
Well then, what are you waiting for?
Yep.
Children.
I did get all of your families murdered. That's
Traveler,
on me, 100%.
Yelan.
90%.
On behalf of the Fontaine authorities, 100%. It has been a pleasure working.
I have plenty of other business to attend to.
Looks like you're a free man.
I guess, but even if they won't arrest me, I still have a lot to answer for.
After you joined us, it didn't take me long to find out that you'd lied about nearly everything. Everything. I actually consider the desert my home, too. So I was interested to learn who the... Thanks to the Traveler, I now know the full story. And my, what a story it is.
Are you...
I mean, obviously I can't let you stay in the guild. I'd recommend that you take these...
Why?
The desert has been plagued by seemingly endless conflict since as far back as I can remember. But yours, the Sumeru of today, is a different world than what it once was. With Lesser Lord Kusanali at the helm, who knows where the possibilities end?
Story
I'm
gonna help?
flattered, really.
Sangama Bay over there?
Sure. We could put up a few tents and...
Where there's Mora, there's always a way.
So Mora is the answer, huh?
Don't take her so literally. She's just doing her sales.
Sure can, huh? Ta-da! I present to you one magical gemstone created by none other than the renowned mage Alice. Simply plant it in the ground and a spring will instantly start growing. Before long, you'll have yourself a fully fledged...
What?
Huh. Looks
Goodness. They always say you can find everything at the Nod-Krai Trade Expo.
Actually, this could be your lucky day. The mage who tasked me with selling this and... Needless to say, I could have found far more lucrative options.
Whatever keeps the kids happy?
Good question. I got it! How about I charge you whatever you three kids... I think that would keep the kids a...
Deal!
Cool. Get Chevreuse, Yalan, and Beto back here behind me. Navia, Clarande, Aino, Efa Yehoda.
Well, this was a strange turn of events.
You never
I
know
think
to
it's
expect
safe
a
to
Dory.
say that this was one of the more memorable trade expos.
Now for our final event. Oh my god.
Ready, partner?
You've got this, partner.
No, that one right there. That one right there.
Activated a backup energy source for you. Keep at it!
was easier than I thought. I didn't realize. I thought I had to build. Okay, that was my bad. At least they're a lot quicker than the last one with Ino's stuff.
Ready, partner? You've got this, partner.
Equipment upgraded. Now's our chance.
Loot. Hello. Loot. That was easy. Now we're flying. Now we're cooking with gas.
Ready, partner?
Can I absorb?
Equipment upgraded. Now's our chance.
Hey. 9. I think I still get my stuff at 9, right? I'll have above 6. Okay, the final boss. Oh my god, the waltz through the barrage. Remember we saw Waltz Lord Type 3.
Here comes the toughest mecha. Time to go all out.
Keep it together. Slow and steady now.
energy
Frenzy
source
phase,
for
your
you.
attack.
Keep at it.
Recovery. That was easy. If they made that a little harder, I think that would have been a little more satisfying, but it was neat. Alright. That means we should have everything done. Stand here at the center. Oh, it's nothing big there. Let's switch to Yehoda. Alright, let's see. We're at 7,800. Ready? Course, extra Yehoda. Which, that is always the most satisfying to me. You know what? A solid event. Cute little story. Inoffensive. Kind of on the nose at the end for a weapons expo. Hey, weapons aren't bad. It's how they're used.
Last time I tried to pet Ashru, a little fluffball ran away. Someone's not getting their dried fish tip.
We get a giant mecha robot, a super cannoneer, Guajon ballista, and the new Moisa waltzing automaton for our teapot. So, Crown of Insight, always good. Should be almost done by now. This is all like 2 minutes of just straight rewards. Model Ballista, Super Cannoneer, the Waltzing Automaton, a Stella Fortuna for Yehoda. That's cool. So it went from 78 to 87, yeah. So about a little over 900 Primo Gems. Never say no to that, you know? Overall, a satisfying event. Like I said, cute, inoffensive. And I think the last thing we're going to do today. Yehoda's at 9. That's awesome. We're getting there.
If you ever
these guys, I don't know what they're going to be under. Probably not under animals. All the space stuff. Plants, and that's all gonna be... Ah, here we go. Reach a furnishing limit, I gotta start picking and choosing. Well, I got all that stuff from that last event, too. Alright. I have so many stuff from events. And Aguara over here. Gotta start picking and choosing. Alright. Well, regardless, that's probably gonna be it for Genshin until the next live stream, which again I think will be on the 8th, but might be on the 15th. I'm assuming the 8th though, because that gives us a week before the next patch. So next Friday is most likely the live stream. And then we'll see more about Prune, Lohan, and Nicole. From what I hear about Nicole's kid, she's a improved Hexenzirkel Moonwheel, or Hexerai Bennett. Which means she might be good on my Hexerai team, Varka, Durin, Venti. Lowen and Prune I haven't heard a lot about, but they're saying Prunet's a really decent 4-star and Lowen's a really good on-field cryo DPS. So I'm very intrigued to see what that is. Again, I don't know if we're going to get any big story beats. I think we're going to get some cool character stuff.
Take it easy.
I could see us getting an interlude, and I could see Sandrone returning in the final patch. Because we know there's going to be one more character in that final patch, in 6.7, and it was the empty character spot in the Silhouette trailer.
Take it easy.
And everyone's been guessing Sandrone for a while now, and I truly, truly believe she's coming back. And I think she's going to be a Geo unit. Right, because we don't have a Fatui Geo unit yet, right? Right, we have Fatui Hydro with Columbina. Hydro with Child. Animo with Wanderer. And Pyro with Arlecchino. We don't have a Geo unit. I think she's gonna be a Geo, and like summon Polonia for her burst. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this thing that we're doing. Thank you guys so much for joining me. It was cool to see Navia come back. It was cool to see Yelan always. Beto is always a treat. Again, as an OG Beto player. And of course, a voiced Lieben player. Lieben playable when. Yeah, and I like that Yehoda was kind of the center of it. Yehoda's a fun character. It's really grown on me. I will be back tomorrow. We're going to be trying for the first time NTE, the new gacha game, the anime GTA as it's being called. But there's a couple other games that just dropped that I do got that I am intrigued to try out. We just finished our playthrough of Pragmata. I was able to do all the, like, a lot of the end game stuff, and I did the complete hidden chamber, and I'm working on my lunatic difficulty run right now in my free time, and I'm almost done with my personal replay through of Mouse PI to get that platinum. But tomorrow will be NTE plus maybe 1 or 2 other games we're gonna start. So yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me. That's it for this thing that I'm doing. Until next time, stay awesome. Peace.